Here we are, folks, the race you've been waiting for all season. Under the lights at Zandjoltis, the Season 13 NASCAR Pole Cup Series Championship race. The pole was determined, the order of the lineup was determined by wins and points, and Ian Dutta had that win in the Elite Eight, so he starts on the pole. Roman Rahal starts on his outside. Miles starts in rows 2 and 3rd, and Mason Powers rounded out the row 2, the top 4. That's how they'll start up this season. Ian Dutta already off to a great start as the leader. As you see, Alex Hawkins going to battle for second against the 6 of Roman Rahal. And Dutta will lead the first lap of the night race, as here comes Hawkins, though, to spoil his potential side-by-side battle. This track is probably the widest and biggest super speedway ever built in NR 2003, and every season it has hosted the championship race. A lot of interesting and strange results and champions were clinched at this track, so it is a very huge track. A lot is at stake here tonight. As you see, Leia Walker trying to join in on the fun of the leaders. 4-wide battle. These battles can go up to 5, maybe even 6 wide. That's how big this track really is, and goes for super fast speeds and unpredictable pit stops. Yeah, they are unpredictable, as you will see later. But anyway, side-by-side battle between the 3 of Dan Coffey and the 7 of Isaiah Bernesh. Bernesh, one of the winners this season early on. He won early in the early race in Indy, and now they're battling side-by-side for the lead. Here comes the 26, Johnny Garner, and our winner from the Super Snack 500, Sean Harple, looks for his 4th win of the season. All 3 of his wins came in the chase, and he was not a chaser. But if he had one earlier, he probably would have been a championship competitor by now. But anyways, a battle between Johnny Garner and Bernesh, and Garner takes the lead over to 7 as Jasmine Acosta helps draft him to the front. Jasmine Acosta almost won the championship last season. She ran out of fuel under the caution, though, and had to come down pit road with 1 turn to go. Ran out of fuel and gave the championship over to Nicholas Guerrero, who, by the way, is in the top 10. But here comes Jasmine Acosta for the lead. She's trying to redeem herself after losing that championship last season at this very same track. Nathan Hudson, who had 5 wins this season but was eliminated from the final 4, is still trying to make an impact here in the top 10 as well. Dion Scott is below the apron. Something must have gone wrong on his car. For some strange reason, he was riding down below the yellow line, and now he's very slow. He's falling behind the rest of the field. I guess something must have gone wrong. He must have taken a wrong turn. And right now, it's not looking good for the 2 to catch up right now. But, you know, anything can happen. And here it is, 3-wide battle for the lead. R.J. Bishop and Jordan Newman. 3-wide battle. Jasmine Acosta gets shuffled up on the high line. Newman goes down below. A former chaser, Jordan Newman, takes the lead. Jacob Lawler, another former chaser, he was eliminated on the final day last race. As you see, Lawler still trying to get in the top 5. PJ Williams on down below as well. Williams, he had a couple wins he had a win this season, so Williams did pretty well on this season. Some of the others still trying to get their first wins of the season, their only wins of this season, before they can go to next season, maybe start fresh. But here comes Chris Washer. Washer down below on the bottom, battling in that 4 machine. 4 wide, but the number 4 has the advantage. And coming down to the line, I think it's going to be Washer, and it will be Chris Washer leading down to that lap. Still a long way to go. 16 laps to go here at Zandjoltis. It's the first time we had a night race at Zandjoltis since I think season 3. That's been 11 seasons since we clinched a champion at the night configuration of Zandjoltis. That was a glitch fest, by the way. That was the glitchiest track in Entertown 3. But now recently, a brand new version of Zandjoltis has surfaced, and this one is the night version. And this one works pretty well. It works as well as the Zandjoltis we had before, with a few twists being added to the mix. As you see, the 28 is now your leader, battling side by side. Mason Powers back in contention right now, trying to complete the championship. Drivers starting to get on pit road right now, so things could get pretty interesting. Leia Walker battling side by side. Now Walker takes the lead. Leia's taken the lead this season. She's trying to be the all-time wins leader at the end of the season over Pichu. But here come pit stops. Everyone's coming down to pit road. Maybe even a couple drivers in the chase coming down pit road. Well, I don't see anybody coming down right now. Powers, Dutta, and Ray Hall all going to be battling for the lead right now. Miles came down earlier. Benjamin Miles came down earlier today, and now he's out. He's trying to catch up to the pack right now as we speak. Ray Hall getting the drafting he needs to charge up to the lead. Connor Breton trying to help Ray Hall a little bit out, but in reality, he's trying to win this one for himself. Everyone's trying to win for themselves. They don't care about the Final Four competing for the championship. They're doing everything they can to get that one last victory this season, to get one more victory in their resume before everything starts over in next season with new cars, new drivers, everyone being shuffled around. This is the last chance to possibly show their potential. Some of these might not be some drivers might not be returning next season, and some might be, but they could be on their dying hopes. But anyway, here they come. Roman Rahal coming down pit road for the first time today. We might see 2 stops today. Oh no, Dutta's gone too high. Dutta's gone too high. He just missed the pit stall, and now he's stuck. Nathan Hudson, Angel Navarro are also stuck on the high side. They just missed it. It's really hard to get into pit road at this track for some strange reason because of the fast speeds. Stopping for pit stops is really a difficult task here at St. Joltis, and sometimes drivers like these miss the stall. They miss pit window and have to climb their way back up to get back on fuel. And Ian Dutta, unfortunately for him, made a big mistake. But he's still on the track. He could still be in it. And we have our first caution of the day on pit road as Sean Harple and Luke Walker got together out of pit road. They were coming out of pit road, then they got together all of a sudden. I don't know what that was all about. But anyway, a hard flip, and Benjamin Miles just made it through that wreckage. That was a great save by the 25. Everybody else as well on pit road. But then something went really weird on this caution period. Eric Powers gets tapped by Final Four competitor Roman Rahal. Everyone goes for a spin. Powers is in and a wreck happens. A big one. Mason Powers is in it. And Benjamin Miles got caught up in the trap as well. So 2 Final Four competitors were wrecked out on this caution while these guys were stopping for the caution. And Eric Powers got wrecked by Rahal. I don't know what happened there. You see Miles, though, had to slow up, and he stops on the track. He got damaged from that incident. Wow, his championship hopes are pretty much over now, and so are Mason Powers'. And look at this. Powers was just about to avoid it when he gets hit from the side and spins out and even hits Connor Breen while coming out of pit road. And wow, what a wreckage. 2 of the 4 drivers are gone from the championship contention because of that silly wreck under the caution flag with Eric Powers. Here's another view of the 28th incident, a little ordeal there. Not sure what that was about. But we do know those 2 drivers aren't going to be your champions this season. Restart coming up as RJ Bishop in the 12 machine took the lead. Jordan Newman running second, and Ray Hall now up to the top 10. Ian Dutta is down a lap right now, so Ray Hall's all he's got to do now is survive, and he could win the championship. He's been in the Final Four for 3 consecutive seasons, or is it 4? I'm not sure. Maybe 3, most likely 3 consecutive seasons, and Ray Hall's still trying to get that first championship for the 6 machine. All he's got to do now is survive here tonight, and he'll be your champion as Dutta is down a lap. Meanwhile, battle for the lead is Jordan Newman. Even though they're not competing for the championship, they're still racing as hard as they are actually for the win this time, as Jordan Newman will get the lead away from the 12. Austin LaPlante gonna follow suit as well, as you see drivers going 3 wide in the back right now. Still competitive going on. Here comes Jordan Newman, though, coming down pit road. Leaders coming down to pit for the 2nd time today. Like I said, it would be needed 2 pit stops at this track, so they're just taking their 2nd stop of the night. And I think Ray Hall's gonna have to take a 2nd stop today. Well, soon. But anyway, here's Ian Dutta in the back right now. He's still trying to catch up to the pack. He knows he's a lap down. He needs a miracle, basically, to get back in contention, as he missed the pit stall on his first try. and he's down a lap, so he needs to catch up with everybody. He needs a miracle, basically, Rahal to screw up, and Dutta would still be back in contention. Here's Rahal still trying to keep his top 10 position with 6 laps to go. Number 6 just 6 laps away from his championship. He's got Dutta right behind. He's down a lap. Brandon Nichols is gonna let Brandon Nichols get by, and well, he's actually forced on the high side, and that's gonna allow Dutta to catch up to the bottom. And now Dutta is gonna have to circle around a little bit to catch up to the lead lap, or having something happen. But anyway, here they come off the final corner. Will any of these drivers pit? Rahal looks like he's coming down. He is going to come down pit road. Here he comes. Oh no, he's too high and he missed it. He is way too high on his stall, and he made a big mistake. He just missed the pit road, and now he's stuck as a duck. He's now a sitting duck, and wow, he had a championship in his hands in just 5 laps. And he made a big mistake, probably the most costliest mistake anyone could make here at the Pullman Cup Series. He just missed the pit stall, and now he's a sitting duck. Now he knows how Ian Dutta felt on that first period of stops. And Rahal this time, though, late in the race. He made it on his first try, but for some reason he missed it on his second. And wow, he misfired on his second. And Ian Dutta, he just got word, and he's ecstatic now. He's doing the best he can to stay out and get back his lap. Well, not get back his lap, get right on ahead of Rahal thanks to that mistake. He knows about it. He was about to come to pit road, and then he stayed out. So that's how he knew about Rahal's little miscue. But with 4 laps to go, Ian Dutta still got to pass Rahal once or twice maybe in order to take his position away to be higher than Rahal, because he's one of the only other competitors to compete for the championship. And there he goes. He passes Roman Rahal, and Ian Dutta is now in the driver's seat. But he's got to avoid wreckage within just 4 laps, because anything, and I mean anything, can happen at Zandvoorts. As you see drivers coming down pit road. Now Dutta decides to come down pit road right now. Now that he's ahead of Rahal, he figures why not. But anyway, he makes it through safely. Safely onto pit road the second time around. He's not going to make the same mistake again. And Ian Dutta is going to come down pit road. He knows he can't win the race, but he might still be able to win the championship. Unless if Rahal can come up with his own miracle. Now Rahal needs his own miracle to get back into championship contention. What a heartbreaker for the 6th team. He was so close, but a pit road mistake, and it's going to cost him the championship most likely, as he's still sputtering down pit road, still sputtering his way to pit road, I should say, as everybody's passing him, everyone's passing by him. Rahal I don't think Rahal is going to have enough to even make it on his own power, and that's really tough. That really sucks for the 6th team. Really sucks to be a part of the 6th team, as they were so close. They had the championship. They had an enormous lead over their other competitor, and they blew it. Well, it looks like he probably now knows how Jasmine Acosta felt when she lost the championship on bad pitch strategy last season. Alex Hawkins still the leader here with 3 laps to go, hoping to stay out long enough to get the win here at Zandvoorts. Going to come off the final corner. The caution actually came out with 2 to go. The race is over. There's smoke near the start-finish line, and he just passed Rahal, and that's going to put the final nail in the coffin on Roman Rahal. Alex Hawkins leads the caution. The race comes to an end under caution with 2 to go. Well, there are some tire marks. There must have been a wreck near the start-finish line, but we're not going to really show it to you because we're just focusing on the championship chase right here. Roman Rahal does not make it to pit road. He gets stuck near the start-finish line. There's Jasmine Acosta, ironically passing by the 6th. Again, Rahal knew what Acosta felt last season. Then that championship chase, you know what happened. But anyway, Rahal stuck like a duck there, and he's going to have to teleport his way down pit road. His championship hopes were just dashed away. But anyway, coming off the final turn, it is now official. Alex Hawkins wins the race, and Ian Dutta is your Season 13 NASCAR Pokemon Cup Series champion. What a comeback for the 16 machine. He came from a lap down, And then Rahal made a big mistake. And there you see Rahal in the back. He got his fuel, but it was too little too late for the 6 machine to make a difference. And Ian Dutta finally becomes a champion after all these seasons he's competed. I think he's competed in a lot of seasons. I don't know how many, but Ian Dutta finally gets his own Pole Cup Series champion to call himself. Well, it's a trophy to call himself. I'm starting to make a lot of mistakes like Marty Reed on ESPN. Damn. But anyway, Ian Dutta, congratulations on becoming the Season 13 NASCAR Pole Cup champion. And here are your results from the race at Zandvoort. As you see, Dutta officially finished 22nd. Rahal finished 23rd. But Rahal was 3 laps down. Dutta was only 1 lap down. So that'll do it from Season 13. Thanks for watching all our races, and we hope to see you again soon here in Season 14. The Final 4 will be back next season in reserve rides, especially our champion. And we hope you guys will join us for our new season, Season 14, that's coming in February. So hope you guys will stick around and have a great new year, and we'll see you in Season 14. Thanks for watching.